So we are beginning with a new chapter, the United Nations. Okay, so the United Nations, the new chapter. Let us take a situation. Shruti and Akshata were extremely excited in anticipation of the most awaited sports event of the school, the championship cricket trophy. Okay, Shruti and Akshata, they were waiting for these school sports event, the championship cricket trophy. And this year the two teams, challengers and super 11, were playing in the finals. Okay, so two teams were playing in the finals. If you have seen, or if you know the cricket match, the sport, how it is played, it's played between two teams, right? So now what happened, as the match started, both the teams had a sudden disagreement. So it happens, right? One team says, no, the decision is right, it is out. The other says, no, it is not out. So it is a disagreement over a decision. Once the umpire on the field gives the decision, so sometimes what happens, the teams, they disagree to accept the decision. So now in these situations, what they do, they go to the third umpire for the decision. Have you heard the word third umpire? Right. So what is the work of third umpire? The third umpire gives the final decision, right? So they ask the third umpire to decide. Now what has happened? The disagreement between the teams has been resolved with the decision given by the third umpire. So the third umpire is the other party here, right? Even we, if we have fights, for example, if we have fights or disagreements between friends, right, between our siblings, what we do, we seek help from our elders. We go to our elders, we go to our parents, sometimes we go to our teachers, right, so that the disagreement gets resolved, the conflict gets resolved, right? Whatever argument, whatever fight, whatever dispute, whatever conflict we have between friends, between siblings, we go to our elders to seek help, to give a decision, so that the conflict gets resolved. So to resolve the conflicts in peaceful manner, we have some third parties, right? We have some other parties. For example, in cricket we have the third umpire. If you want to resolve your conflicts between your friends, you come to your teachers or you go to your elders. Similarly, there may be differences and disputes between countries, right? So what does this do? The differences and disputes between the countries lead to the war. Okay, it leads to war, and it has already led to two world war in past, right? If you study history, you'll know that there are two world war that had been fought between the countries. So this is because of the differences and disputes. When there are differences, when there are disputes between countries, it leads to war. So to help countries resolve disputes peacefully, सब ठीक हो जाए, बिना झगड़े के, बिना वॉर के, सब डिस्प्यूट जो है, डिसअग्रीमेंट्स जो है, वो रिजॉल्व हो, वो ठीक हो जाए, उसके लिए एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है. देयर इज एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कॉल्ड द यूनाइटेड नेशंस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, which is also known as UNO. Okay, so that the war is not fought, so that the disagreements, disputes do not lead to war. To sort out everything peacefully, to resolve everything peacefully, an organization was formed known as the United Nations Organization. Okay, now let us see more about it.